What is up, everyone? It is Lovenji Gaming here, and I am being dragged out into the middle of the ocean as we get resynced. Nisi has allied. Nisi has broken an alliance. I'm a little bit confused as to what's going on here. Yeah. But we have game number 4 of the Grand Finals. Playing as the red tribe, but in the yellow base. It is Babbo of the Clan Overpower, who is currently down a game. The score is currently 2-1. And with the advantage, it is his opponent playing as the yellow tribe in the red base. Don't let that confuse you. Also, the Clan Overpowered, you know him as the #1 player in the server. It is Nisi. Of course, you may have heard him mumbling in the background as he fixes his broken hotkeys. I am joined by The Beginning, also known as Sub-Zero, also known as Craig. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, man. I mean, why? Hotkeys are still reset. We had a patch, it wasn't fixed. Okay, my hotkeys, I've got my camera ones set, at least. That's all we need for a commentator. I'm alright, I'm okay. I'm looking forward to It's a 4th game in the best of 5. We've seen Nisi do well in the normal maps. Babbo took the win in a very unorthodox map. This time, though, it's the first game, but this time half the map is cut off. Half the map is cut, sliced, one might say. And they've got these little islands on the sides here. This is before spectating in the matchmaking was actually a thing, so players had to actually have cores there. But it's 1v1 PP, essentially. It's it's red versus yellow bases, and we've got Nisi versus Babbo, and I think Nisi is a strong favourite. We're going to see if Babbo can pull something out of the bag here. Let's see.
Yep, it's going to be interesting. So this is the 1v1 variant of Pressure Point, which is known as Yggdrasil. I believe your clan owns the map pack that put this game into the community.
Aye.
So this is one of Asgard's wonderful creations, and as we can see, it's played very similarly to what we would call a standard Pressure Point, and without the addition of all the extra wild men, we're going to see a more traditional Populous game, which I suppose does test Beta's ability to handle a Populous game as it would be played, I suppose.
I mean, I agree with you, but currently I'm just trying to fix my hotkeys.
Your hotkeys are still broken? Fantastic.
I'm just trying to, what's the what's the hotkey to show the status?
S.
I know it's S, but what's it called?
Game stats? Level stats?
I don't know. Every time I go down, then it's going to show the game stats. Whatever, we'll live with it. Yeah, okay. So players right now are doing the normal 1v1 PP thing. Towers in the middle, like so. They're both doing the same thing, and then you got huts alongside the towers. This has been a thing since 2004. It's when I joined the community. It's always been like that. We've got Nisa here building a warrior hut. I can't beacon anymore without my hotkey, so I have to press I. But he's building a warrior hut there. He's getting his base built up. Babbo as well, building just as quick as well in the back of his base. So far looking good, both players. Look at this though, push from Babbo with ghosts.
Yeah, very aggressive push coming up from Babbo to try and get himself into Nisi's base. He's going to throw down an earthquake as well. And it's decent.
That's a nice earthquake. It's actually killed the shaman as well. He's going to stop whatever he was... take a bit of mana from when he was charged and take that mana back to himself. But oh my god, I need to fix... This is...
Toggle level stats. Toggle level stats.
Toggle level stats?
Yeah. T.
Oh, yeah. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. See, why is this a thing? Why does it randomly reset? This is something
I don't know.
I've reported on multiple times. Actually, I might not have reported it at all, to be fair, but I've definitely said it a lot.
Definitely whinged about it.
Yeah. I mean, it takes like 5-10 minutes to fix your hotkeys again if you've got all your spells set up as well. So
this is what I like to see, and hopefully this is going to put Babbo in a very positive mindset. You know, mental state is everything when it comes to a tournament game, and he's getting the first blow in there. He's getting that first bit of damage. It's a decent bit of damage as well.
What the hell happened? What the hell happened here?
Yes. Nisi is trying to build a hut there, so the Braves started jumping on the ground.
Okay, Babbo and Nisi, Shaman's going to fight here. Babbo's coming straight forward now. He's going to try and push him. Got the blast on him. Looks like he's taking no damage there because he's done the whole blast trick of Rooney.
I heard you really like the blast trick.
I love it. Best feature ever. Yeah.
I almost believed you for a second then.
Nisi there with a few extra converts, picking up 2 Braves. Heading to the centre now, Babo going to meet him in the centre as well. No trees at all in the centre for Babo. He's taken all those trees and used them elsewhere.
So, did you play many of these 1v1s yourself when you were playing actively?
Oh, yes. Oh, many a times.
Do you have a particular strategy you like to use on this map as the 2 shamans trade blasts?
Not particularly. I was very, as Keith would tell you, I was a camper, but Keith talks out of his bot. I used to be very aggressive with tornadoes at the start, quite quick aggressively. And then if I was playing someone who would actually just earthquake your own towers repeatedly, then I would just wait, because there was no point. They were just so relentless in attacking the same area. I would just wait to have more spells and then attack them in one full strike. But right now, Nisi Shaman's on low health. This is like, oh, look at these avoiding the damage. It's insane. It's insane. Look at that. That is insane. How is Nisi pulled it off? He was whirling, like, you know, the swirling around the shaman's head, like the duck sound. He was on that status for so long, and he managed to get the kill. That is insane. It's mad to watch. Mad to watch. I'm going to try and get a population count up if you want to entertain this people with something. Because Babo's not actually building down his side yet. Well, Nisi is.
I am sorry if we deafened you guys. We really got into that shaman battle. That was intense. It looked like all signs were on Nisi to go down there, but no, it's Nisi who's going to be the aggressor now. He's throwing down ghost armies to try and distract the towers. You know, they're going to go into the towers, push the fire warriors out, just in time for Nisi's shaman to click on them with a blast. All these fire warriors are going to be cleaned up. Babo has respawned, however, and he is going to meet the challenge by Nisi's shaman. This will be one of those borderline EQs, if anything at all. Babo walks too close to the side
picked
of
up
a
by
hill.
the tornado. The tornado's not actually hit the tower. Did he go for the shaman, or did he go for the tower? Hasn't got the tower. He's just got the shaman. No damage really. He took out a fire area in that tower, another fire area in the previous tower. It goes back and forth now. Nisi's on a +10 population lead at the moment. I just checked. So
Nisi does not have P52 tornado luck, and therefore Babo does survive from the tornado.
Yeah, Babo needs to do some dismantle just to keep... This is why I'm not a big fan of dismantle in general. All these glitches, I think we should try and have a tournament without any glitches at all and just see how Populous works. Because right now, Nisi's obviously he's dismantling and building his base up in such a manner that it's difficult to contend with when you're that good at it.
Well, it comes down to what you consider a glitch and what you consider a feature, right? And that's one of the biggest problems with how the community has tried to decide what should and shouldn't be on as a thing, because like you might say that forcing is on, and if you're going to allow forcing, then why wouldn't you allow the blast trick?
Well, that's it. They've disabled forcing outright, but then I let other things like that be optional, which is weird. I mean, like, you look at me, I'm someone who didn't use the blast trick in the day because it wasn't that popular, but we used forcing all the time. It was the go-to. But now we're going to come back to the game. It came back in 2016. Everything was disabled that we used to use, whereas these things are now optional for other people. So in the beta, I don't know. Doesn't seem fair to me, Lovenji. Where's my minimap? That's all I want to know. Why can't I see the minimap, Tinker?
I think you're like the only person I know that complains about the minimap. You really like your minimap, don't you, Craig?
I used to.
Is it because you're an Age of Empires player?
There was a time, but the minimap's useless. There's no information on the minimap other than the map you're on. It just doesn't reveal anything. It's pointless.
No, that's why I'm curious as to why you fight so hard for it. I don't think it would do anything.
No, because when it was on, you could see everyone's troops and buildings on it. You could actually see what was going on at the look of an eye. You didn't have to go to world view. Warriors here from Nisi in the front. He's actually coming up with swarms, taking out the towers. He's making a push now. It's quite a solid push here. He's trying to get into the base rather than, tornado in these huts. He wants to just get in, put some earthquakes deeper into the base.
Babo's building a little slower. Nisi's all but finished his base.
Babo's ignoring the centre. He's going down the front with his warriors and his shaman now. We haven't seen anything since the initial earthquake. Warriors from Nisi as well at the same time. Tornado from Babo on the hut. Doesn't want to pick up his warriors though. That could be massive if he loses his warriors here. His shaman's getting hit by the towers. Nisi shaman's coming in at the same time. Nisi shaman's into the base.
I think Babo's really underestimated the amount of warriors that Nisi brought with him. He thought he was just trading with a shaman, and no, this is too many warriors. Babo accepts this trade. Now Babo has offered this trade.
Oh, that is huge. That is huge.
2 beautiful earthquakes from Nisi. Look at that. Perfect
no.
staggering. An entire grid of 9 taken
I don't know
out.
what Babo can do here because Nisi's still got fire arrows in defense. He's bringing more to reinforce his defense there.
Babo's doing his best. He's not giving up all that. Got rid of the Fire Warriors. There's more Fire Warriors on the way. He needs to pay attention. He's at the edge of a hill. It would be very like Babo to roll down the hill right now and die.
Got the swarm in. There's lots of big huts here from Nisi. He's been upgrading well. Let me try and get a population count up. The earthquakes are in. The earthquakes are in. The trading earthquakes here. Nisi is down to... Nisi's on 95, but Babo's on 55. It's not looking good. Let's see what it is after this attack.
Problem was not the shaman spells, but it was these warriors. There are just warriors.
God, yeah, those warriors are absolutely destroying Babo's base. How did they get in without Babo realizing Nisi's done absolute work there?
And that's what I was alluding to. You know, I think Babo really underestimated the amount of warriors that Nisi brought with him, and that's going to probably have cost him the game. Because trading shaman spells is one thing, but trading with the warriors as well.
That's the thing.
You don't want to do it.
Nisi hadn't cast anything other than swarms and stuff. We hadn't seen him cast any spells. So he obviously had spells charged up. He had tornadoes, he had earthquakes, he had swarms, get in the base, he had them warriors with him for support. He's taking out the front now with more warriors, 3 tornadoes. I mean, wow, this is the 1v1 beta tournament wrapped up, I believe. It's pretty much over now. That one attack.
It doesn't look good, that's for sure.
It's over.
There's 50 pound on the line.
It's 101 population, 26, Lovenji. It's over.
26.
26.
Okay. I was trying to be fair. Okay.
It's called the GG.
I was trying to be fair. I was trying to keep it interesting, but yes, it's 100 population to 26. It's GG. Well played, Babo.
That's insane.
Well played, Nisi. That means Nisi is our first ever champion of beta.
Yep.
Are you surprised, Craig?
I'm not surprised that he won. I'm a bit surprised that he wasn't challenged in different manners. Maybe it's because I was expecting maps to have a different approach to them, but he approached them all in a similar manner to he does the normal game, and he won that way as well. So maybe Nisi is just too powerful. Yep. Yep, that's it. Too good. People are talking now. Obviously both players are in the OP final. Well, eventually I want to ask, before this game wraps up...
Yeah.
How are you going to give away the other accolades, I should say, you know? Best match, biggest oof...
At the Door award will be done at the conclusion of this game, because that's literally just names in a hat and one of the names gets picked out. But the other 2 are community voted awards. So at the end of this game, there will be...
We've got 40 people viewing. We could maybe throw some polls out there.
If 40 people are viewing and 40 people have actively watched the tournament, I'm happy to include to make their votes the deciding.
Yeah,
if
maybe you want to do it on Discord or something, to be fair. Give people a few days to cast their votes. Maybe it's a bit fairer. Maybe a bit fairer, but that was interesting. There's also the, what's the other reward? So you've got At the Door.
So you've got At the Door, B-roll,
best game and biggest oof. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think the best game is? If you were to vote the biggest oof and the best game right now, what would you vote for?
Biggest oof is you casting Armageddon against Med.
No, don't give me the oof. No. Don't let it be known for my participation in this campaign as an oof moment.
And best game, I think, has to be Inca Warrior.
Oh, versus
Dark Nation Bacon.
That was a good game.
That was a.
It depends
game.
what you think is best is how you define best.
It's true. It's true.
Best laugh or best skill or what? Yeah.
It's the most entertaining, right? Nisi.
there we go. That's the end of the 1v1 beta tournament, everyone. Eventually, any closing words you want to give out for this?
Never doing it again.
Never doing it again?
No, it's been lots of fun. I want to thank everyone for their patience. I want to thank everyone who has not been happy with the state of beta to actually come forward and give it a chance, and also to work with me in providing the feedback. I said it in the post, and I'll say it again on voice, just to promise you all, I will be adding all of these bugs. I will be tracking them. Unfortunately, I lack the skills to fix them myself, but I'll be doing my utmost to get beta into a better position than it is today.
Yeah, I think we all thank you as well, Lovenji, for putting this tournament on and allowing everyone to participate, even myself, to play in Populous 2021. It started in 2020, didn't it? Am I right? I think it started in 2020. Is this a strictly 2021 tournament? I don't know, but
this beta tournament is strictly 2021. The sign-ups started in 2020.
That's correct,
but
yes.
The first game was on the 5th of January. Strictly 2021 tournament.
Good stuff. All right, it's been fun. Congratulations to Nissi, Babo, and Loot Hill for your first, second, and third places, respectively. Thanks everyone for watching, and Lovenji, thank you for hosting.
Do you know what? Thank you for joining me on these casts. Thank you for covering the games that I couldn't, and also thank you for coming back and playing yourself. You know.